طه ما أنزلنا عليك القرآن لتشقى إلا تذكرة لمن يخشى. Quran is the source of happiness. Quran is the source of سعادة. أصل السعادة في ذكر الله سبحانه وتعالى وكتاب الله سبحانه وتعالى أفضل الذكر. The essence of happiness is to remember Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala and constantly celebrate His names and attributes. And Quran is the best remembrance. When the man came to Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alayhi wa sallam, he said, أوصني يا رسول الله قال لا يزال لسانك رطبا بذكر الله. The man came and he said, O Prophet of Allah, give me an advice. He said, make sure that your tongue is constantly moist with the remembrance of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. You don't talk, your tongue dries up. When you keep reciting, reading, remembering, praising, it keeps moving and your saliva keeps moving and your tongue stays fresh and moist. That is the advice of Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam. In the beginning of Surah Taha, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala said, ما أنزلنا عليك يا محمد القرآن لتشقى بذلك. الرسول صلى الله عليه وسلم كان يتسابق مع جبريل عليه السلام خشية أن لا ينسى. He used to recite صلى الله عليه وسلم with Jibreel عليه السلام quickly so he may forget, fearing that he forgets that تحرك به لسانك لتعجل به إن علينا جمعه وقرآنه. Don't read, don't race, just listen, and we will help you memorize it and collect it and keep it in your heart. So Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam, it was so hard and difficult for him trying to memorize and trying to listen at the same time and worried about forgetting it. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala told him, you're making yourself too tired and not too happy. Don't do that. The Quran is not made to make you that. The Quran is made to make you happy when you recite it. Enjoy it, be quiet, listen attentively, and we help you. ما أنزلنا عليك القرآن لتشقى. This is not special for Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam. It's for everyone. This Quran that we have on the shelf, where we have every kind of tools and gadgets, and you have your iPhone and 5 and 6 and 7 and iPad and computer and laptop and you name it. You have everything there and you check with it all the time. Every 5 minutes you make sure that you have a message or not. And the Quran you hardly check with it once a week or once a month, or God knows if you even ever worry about checking it. This is something that we need to understand, that the sa'ada is right there, the happiness is right there, but we are somewhere else. Why? Because this heart needs cleaning. The heart needs cleaning. إِنَّ الْقَلْبَ لَيَصْدَأْ وَجَلَاؤُهُ ذِكْرُ اللَّهِ. Hearts indeed rusts, and to cleanse it is to remember Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, and the best remembrance is the Quran. So it's not like an occasional thing that you, oh, I have some time today, let me just read. Oh boy, I'm waiting for the prayer anyway, let's just, you know, this is good, this is nice to do that, but there has to be specific and special time you put it for the Quran that you recite. 18, one of the scholars counted more than 18 big scholars. All of them regretted at the end of their life that they did not dedicate all of their life to understanding the Quran, reading and understanding the Quran. One of the contemporaries was Shaykh Abu Ishaq al-Huwaini rahimahullah. He is one of those who said, with tears in his eyes and his lips shivering when he was saying, he said, I regret that I did not spend my time in pondering and reflecting over the meanings of the ayat of the Quran. He resorted to that after he could not do what he usually does, so all he had is the Quran, so start focusing on the Quran. Imam al-Shinqiti, Muhammad al-Amin al-Shinqiti rahimahullah, he also said, I studied every individual ayah independently and separate from all other ayat. 6,200 some ayah, each one studied it alone to just understand the book of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Ibn Abbas rahimahullah wa radiyallahu anhu, he said, Wallahi, لو ضاع مني عقال دابتي لوجدته في كتاب الله. I swear by Allah, if I lost the rein of my camel or my animal, I will find it in the book of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. ما فرطنا في الكتاب من شيء. Everything is in the Quran of Allah, in the book of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, but most of us don't understand it, and most of us don't dig deep in it to find the answers and the solutions. But when you do that, indeed, everything is there. The Quran is not made to be explaining little by little everything. It's general. It gives you a general meaning, and smart people, intelligent people, dedicated people who read into it, they understand that everything is in the book of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. One of the righteous predecessors was asked, how many pages should we read from the Quran daily? He said, as many as you want to be happy. Look at the answer. It's not, oh, 1 page is enough, 5 minutes is enough. He said, how long do you want to be happy? You just want to feel good 5 minutes? Okay, read 5 minutes. You want to be good all day? Then constantly keep reading. Oh, do I have to carry the mushaf and walk around and drive while I'm reading? No, Habib. You can repeat the same surah, the same ayah, all you want. Prophet Muhammad ﷺ prayed all night. إِن تُعَذِّبْهُمْ فَإِنَّهُمْ عِبَادُكَ وَإِن تَغْفِرْ لَهُمْ فَإِنَّكَ أَنْتَ الْعَزِيزُ الْحَكِيمُ. One ayah, all night he repeated ﷺ, to let you know that it's not how much you know, it's how to apply it, how to understand it, how to refer to it. So it is simple and it is easy. مَا أَنزَلْنَا عَلَيْكَ الْقُرْآنَ لِتَشْقَى. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala doesn't want you to have a khitmah. Oh, Ramadan, I read it 3 times. Big deal. What did you understand? What ayah did you reflect on and apply? Quran is not just how many pages and how many. I would, even reading books, those who guide people how to read, they say, I would rather read a book 3 times, the same book 3 times, and understand it, than read 3 different books and not understand. What's the point? The point is to understand. So brothers and sisters, if you really want to be happy, live with the Quran and look at the end of the surah. وَمَنْ أَعْرَضَ عَنْ ذِكْرِي فَإِنَّ لَهُ مَعِيشَةً ضَنْكًا. What is dhikri? Quran. Anyone who turns away from the Quran is going to live miserably. وَنَحْشُرُهُ يَوْمَ الْقِيَامَةِ أَعْمَى. Those who reject the Quran in totality, he will be gathered the day of judgment blind. Oh Allah, قال رب لما حشرتني أعمى وقد كنت بصيرا. I used to be seeing. Why I can't see now? قال كذلك أتتك آياتنا فنسيتها. Such we brought you the signs, we revealed the Quran, we gave you every proof that we are here, and you forgot it, so we'll forget you today. I always say, you woke up this morning, did you thank Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala for your eyes? You forgot. Well, how about if He forgot to give you a vision back? Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala doesn't forget, but He deals with you likewise. He said, you forgot our ayat, we're going to forget you. You forgot to thank, He's going to forget you. Not Himself forget, but He's going to not give you basically what you have. This is how you deal. If we understand how to be grateful, there is nothing more to be grateful than Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala revealed the Quran on you. So take advantage of the Quran, live with the Quran, enjoy the Quran, be happy with the Quran, and don't put it hanging in your car or on the shelf, or how decorated it is, and when you go visit Mecca or something, you make sure that you have something so beautiful. Quran is not decoration, brothers. Quran here, بل هو آيات بينات في صدور الذين أوتوا العلم. It's clear signs in the hearts of people of knowledge. Are you one of them? Do you have it in your heart? Then you're not one of the people of knowledge. Work for it. سبحانك اللهم وبحمدك نشهد أن لا إله إلا أنت نستغفرك ونتوب إليك. السلام عليكم ورحمة الله وبركاته.